All right, we have a handful of really fun, super interesting updates rolling out in Map Leads. And this update is all about the AI Site Builder. So we're going to go ahead and navigate over to the AI Site Builder tab. And here inside the Site Builder tab, you're going to be able to see a couple things happening. We now have a template gallery so that you can see all the different types of websites that are now available for you to build with the click of a button, all the different industries and things that we have. If you have any requests for any specific industries, feel free to send us a note. We'll be more than happy to add one for you. And then also don't forget, you can always build your own custom templates here in Map Leads as well. From there, we had gotten a lot of requests to provide the ability to send leads over to the CRM. And so now with a click of a button, we give you the ability to do that. And you'll notice now that lead is going to be living in the CRM. Now, on top of that, what we're also doing is when you push the lead over to the CRM, if you go ahead and set the import tags, these tags come directly from your CRM. I'm going to mark it as a call. So that way there, I can put it into a workflow. We've got a power dialer workflow that we're going to be giving away. If you want it, feel free to just reach out to me and let me know. But we have a power dialer that's built inside a high level. And we created a really nice workflow system for you to be able to use that power dialer. So now we push the leads over to the CRM. The leads come into the CRM. You can power dial through all these leads, cold call them, ask them if they'd have a website. If they don't have a website, why not? And tell them that you've made them a website, and then go ahead and create it for them. And we're going to show you a bit more of that here in just a second. Before I move over to the contacts tab, what I also want to show you is, for example, if we were searching for law firms, right, in Portland, Oregon, that we can also now set default templates. So any one of these templates that we want to use as we're building these sites, that's going to work for two reasons. But one, it just really makes it really nice. Now, when we go to click build a site, that template's going to already be selected for you. But in addition to that, when we were just talking about cold calling, what we're doing now is we can call into these businesses, and we'll talk a little bit more about the power dialer in another video. But for right now, what I want to show you is we've got this business here set up. Let's say we were talking to them on the phone and they said, hey, yeah, no, we definitely want to have a website. And then you say, fantastic. What you can do is we have a webhook now that you can send over and say, go ahead and build that site. So while you're on the phone with them, if they agree that they want to check out the free site that you built them, then you can click that button. We're going out, we're researching the business, we're building the website that's all about them. You're sending them the Zoom link to get on a call. And once all of that is done, it's going to show back up here. And let me see if we have it back here in the system yet. Not quite yet. All right, and now I can see the site built tag is on there. So it took just a few seconds. Click back on this. And if you want a really fast, easy way to get there, just go to notes and look what we did. We put the URL right there for you. And you'll see most of the site here. I've got it kind of in a funky part of the screen, but you can see here's the site that we just built them. It's all about them. This is the website that you just created that you can be showing them on a call. As soon as they say yes, you jump on a Zoom and you share it with them. Now, here's the thing. As I have been having conversations, people say, man, Tom, this is really great. But look, you've been in sales for a really long time. And I don't really know how to cold call these businesses. I don't seem to be doing really well with it. Man, if there's any way you can help me out, that would be great. So what I also came up with is our AI sales trainer. And here, what you can do is we're going to give you the ability to role play with an AI prospect. And we give you a script to follow. And what you're going to be doing in this script is you're going to be learning just some objections and creating muscle memory for the responses. That's really what cold calling is all about. Somebody hands you an objection, you got to be able to kind of quickly respond to it. Now, they're not going to say these things exactly all the time, but what you're going to realize is that, hey, we don't need a website. We use our Instagram page. Or, hey, we don't need a website. We've got a really great YouTube page. It's basically saying the same thing, right? And so this should be your response every time you hear something similar to that. Maybe they can't afford one right now. No worries. Other than the cost, what else? And you kind of just go through these things. And if you answer the responses pretty similar to what you have here, then the AI prospect is going to reward you to the next one. And you got to get through about 3 objections and responses. And that's there to teach you, 1, how to do the responses and muscle memory, and 2, how to just stay with it, right? Because it can kind of feel a little bit awkward sometimes to keep pushing for a meeting or try to keep just going back and asking for it. But when you're cold calling, you got to be ready to get through about 2 to 3 objections before they're going to finally say, hey, you know what? All right, I'm listening to you. Let's go ahead and do that. So how does this thing work? Well, it's really easy. Just pop your phone number in here. Right now, we're just US based, but we'll be expanding that shortly. And then you click start call and you look at your phone, and the phone's going to ring. and the number is going to come in. And when it does, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to go through this part of the script. It's going to say, "Hey, this is Joe's Plumbing. How can I help you today?" As if they answered the phone. And then all you have to do is just start talking. As long as you just say this first sentence here, it's going to set you into all these dynamic objections and responses. And if you do well and you ask to show them the website, it's going to reward you to the next one. And if you don't do well, the AI prospect is going to end the call and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm not interested, but thanks for your time." And it's going to hang up on you. So it really gives you a real life experience of what it's like to do cold calling. If you get in here and you do some repetitions and you practice this before you get started cold calling to sell people websites, I promise you're going to be doing really fantastic and a lot better. Remember, practice on your peers, which is this AI prospect, and not on your prospects, right? So you should be pretty warmed up and ready to go when you start your cold calling through the power dialer. Now, once the call is done, what you're going to see is we grade them for you. So we look at everything that you did according to the script and we say, "Hey, was it a 1 through 5? What's the score of it?" And if you want, you can even listen to that cold call. So let's go ahead and listen to that example and then we're going to wrap up the video.
Hi, this is Joe's Plumbing. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, listen, I found your business searching Google, but I can't seem to find a website where I can learn more about the services you offer. So I went ahead and I built a website for you, and I just wanted to show it to you for free. Would you be interested in seeing what I made you?
Honestly, I don't think I need a website. I have a Facebook page that seems to be working just fine for me.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, listen, not having a website, though, it really does hurt your Google rankings and gives your competitors the advantage to just take a bigger, slice of the pie. Would you be open to seeing what I've already made for you?
Thank you so much for taking the time to build a website. I appreciate your effort. Unfortunately, I'm extremely busy at the moment and won't be able to review it. I appreciate your understanding.
No, I do understand. I totally understand, actually, that you're busy. Listen, I took the time to research your business. I had my team fully customize this website. It's all about your business. Can you carve out about 10 minutes just to see what I wrote about it?
I'd be happy to review the website you're referring to. Could you please email me the URL or more information about the site so I can take a look?
I can send you some information, but in my experience, what I found is that it can be a little bit overwhelming to go through it all on your own. I think we could hop on a quick 10-minute Zoom call and just give me the ability to answer any questions you have on the spot. I'll make sure it's relevant to your business.
I'd be happy to discuss this further with you over a video call. Would you like to send me a Zoom link and we can hop on a call to continue the conversation?
Yeah, let's do that.
And that was a real live call, role playing with our AI prospector, handing me some objections, making me go through the responses, and really building my muscle to do cold calling. All right, once you have all that down, don't forget to come back to the AI site builder, pull your list of customers that you want to reach out to, and start going ahead and working through them, whether they don't have a website or if you go through the site scout and you realize some of the websites they have are garbage and you want to sell them a new site. These are really great ways to come in and take a look at it. All right, I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, reach out. Thanks so much.